This next song I wrote in 2016 in Dublin, Ireland. When I was studying music there. Cullah is an Irish name. It's actually two words, Tlalok, turned into Cullah, or Cullah, means the Hound of Ulster. And Ulster is the northernmost part region of Ireland. And there's a lot of names like Cullen, or well, there's a bunch of other ones that have "coo" in it. But anyway, throughout the years I've incorporated some Irish mythology into my songwriting. And this is one of those songs. This song is inspired by the tale of Taliesin. And Taliesin starts as a blind man, a grown man, blind. And the goddess of the woods, Caradwin, one of the high-ranking goddesses in Irish mythology, she had sex with a mortal man, and her son that she bore was not as beautiful as she had hoped, let's say. She had an ugly son, that's what I'm trying to say. It was a very ugly son. And she wanted her son to be fully God, so she decided to use Taliesin, the blind man in the nearest town, to stir a potion for her, to give to her son so that he might not be so ugly and be a god. So she hired Taliesin to do it for 40 days and 40 nights to stir this potion in her cauldron. And her cauldron is quite a famous symbol in Irish mythology. So she got Taliesin to stir this potion for 40 days and 40 nights. And this is what people might know as the one-time use potion. So you can only use this once. So you better use it right. 40 days is no joke. So Taliesin was stirring this potion day after day, night after night, staying awake. I don't know how blind people, they see the darkness anyway. It's probably always nighttime, but he got through about 35 days, 36 days, and started to fall asleep. Started to nod off. I don't know about you guys, but I've only stirred a potion for 4 days, let alone 40. So right around 35, 36 days, Taliesin is stirring this potion, starts to fall asleep, and then the potion starts to boil over. Starts to get a little hot. Needs the stirring. And when it got a little hot, there's some bubbles that came out of that potion, as people might know when they're making their own potions at home. And when the bubble started to come about, Taliesin was fast asleep. And that bubble burst, and 3 drops from the potion came and landed on his thumb. And those 3 drops are represented here on my guitar, this symbol here called Awin. And those were on his thumb, and as soon as it hit his thumb, he put it right in his mouth. Right out of instinct, didn't even know what was going on, and all of a sudden he became a god. He could see for the first time in his own life. But his first thought wasn't, oh my God. Well, first it was, I could see. Look at the world, look at all the possibility, look at what I can do. But Caradwin was pissed. And he knew that she would be quite upset. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and hell hath no fury like a goddess who spent 40 days on a potion. So Taliesin got afraid, ran over into the woods, turned himself into a rabbit, tried to run away. And Caradwin turned herself into a she-wolf, chased after him. And Taliesin ran into a stream and jumped in, turned himself into a trout, swam away. And Ceridwen turned herself into a she-otter and chased after him. And then Taliesin jumped out of that stream and turned himself into a sparrow and flew over a field of barley. And Ceridwen turned herself into a hawk and chased after. And then when Taliesin got over that field of barley, he thought, all right, one last trick. I think I know I can escape from Ceridwen. So he turned himself into one lone grain of barley and hid. But Ceridwen is too smart. She's been around the block once or twice. So she turned herself into a red-breasted hen, sniffed him out, found him, and swallowed him up, and then birthed him right back out again. As you do. Happens in a lot of mythology. All of a sudden people are sewn into your body and you can birth them back out again, or you can swallow them and birth them back out again. But Ceridwen, she birthed out this newborn baby and looked at the baby and thought, wow, what a handsome young man. But she was still pissed. She was still upset. She couldn't lift that anger she had at Taliesin, but at the same time, there was her beautiful baby, her beautiful young boy. So she thought, you know, I will spare your life, Taliesin. I won't kill you. Instead, I'll just wrap you up in a leather bag and throw you off a cliff and let other people take it easy, man. And let other people be with you. So this is page 1 of the story of Taliesin. And that's what this song is about. It's about the feeling of Ceridwen when she might be in this situation of conflict in her heart, seeing this newborn baby that's hers, yet took so much from her. And that's what this song is all about. On the edge of the ocean, on the edge of the ocean, she cried. On the edge of the ocean, she sings. On the edge of the ocean, she cries. Forget devotion, I cast you to the sea, my darling, darling. Baby, she held him in her arms, and she wrapped him in a bag of leather. The gods will have mercy. I cast you to the sea, my darling, darling, baby. She sent him far into a stormy sea. She sent him far and said goodbye. Farewell, dear lovely. I cast you to sea, my darling, darling, baby. Thanks for going on that journey with me, guys. We told the whole story there. Thanks for sticking with me on that one. I was like a third of the way through. I'm like, we're going through the whole story. There's a few more animals they turn in. I did abridge a couple of things. All right, this next song is called "The Fallow Fellow." It's based on an Edgar Allan poem. Anyone here a fan of Edgar Allan Poe or American Romanticism? Yeah! Keep it up for American Romanticism. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Whoop. So there's a line in this song that's taken from Edgar Allan Poe. We call that an illusion. Not illusion, but illusion with an A. I wrote this song in 2015. All the world's wretched words, you'll rest assured that I have heard in smoky skies and infant cries. All of my lies fly high in pride. Fortune and gold and gold. I'm told I'll get my fortune and gold, but I feel cold and left alone to sit idly by my graveyard stone. And all my thoughts turn into arts. Could have been, should have been. Whether I'm free or not, will all my sadness vanish? It's madness, it's banished and never coming back. My face to the floor, heart racing becomes hollow as the limbs in my mind become fallow. Crying out my pain and fear into the silence I hold dear. The breeze, the breath of God is there and kills my cold and frozen shell. Soft yet broken, my body free falls through shattered glass and haunting heart. And all my thoughts turn into odds. Could have been, should have been. Whether I'm free or not, will all my sadness best. It's madness. It's vanished and never coming back. My face to the floor, heart racing no more. These lungs I adore have run to the core. In my last weekend swallow, my heart becomes hollow as the limbs in my mind become fallow. Soon the end will come to pass. The future and present give way to past. You leave this cold and fragile world to dance upon the starlit whirl of truth becomes irrational and love becomes actual. You try to react in time for the action, but your fever has grown and killed your sorry soul. Everyone give it up for Tlalok here. You're the heart and soul of this team, Tlalok. Now this guy's been putting on 41 music nights from Milwaukee. Getting all this stuff together, getting musicians paid, getting them playing, getting people out. You'd love to see it. Yeah. This is a good time to tune. He's just taking a piss. He's coming right back, guys. Don't worry. I'm not here all alone. I'd be so afraid in front of all you people. You're so intimidating. No, you guys are nice people. How about you guys all seem great? Thanks for coming out on this lovely evening. Everyone having a good night? Yeah. This is my first time in Amorphic, and I like it. I like this place. This is a vibe. Is anyone here like affiliated with this place? No? Wow, we're all just patrons here. Look at that. Just patrons. Ah, shit, I need to get my capo. So, I was born into a large-ish family, not too big, but my mother was one of 17 children. Yeah? You're one of 17? Where do you fall? The youngest, all right. So you're like the most normal one then, probably. They're all dead? Wow. Alive in the metaphorical sense. Is that Catholic? Okay. Wow, where? Okay. But not the Christians. Yeah, okay, yeah. Did they form a family band? All right, well, I got you on that one. My grandpa formed a family band with all of them. And they all sang together and played together. But you got a little army over there. 17's a good number, right? How many twins? No twins? Same parents? Okay, all right. Now the holes in the plot is like most of them, half and half. Hey, that's huge. That's good. So, not a lot of good family reunions happening, it sounds like. Yeah, there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of politics, and we don't associate with certain families. This song I wrote on this album called Cultivation, which is in 2020, which I have a vinyl of back there. And I play with some amazing Milwaukee musicians, fiddle player, upright bass player, stuff like that.